Think we are live. Holy shit. Shit, we're here, chat. Fucking here, chat. Hold on, give me a sec. Alright, we are here. What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? Welcome back to a freaking stream. What's up, NLF? Welcome back to the freaking stream. Hold on. Pull up the charts. Where the charts at? Boom. Yo. Let me pull up chat as well, because I don't have chat right now. Sure. Alright, you guys. Hold on, let me fix so you guys can see the charts. Where are the charts? Let me see. So, fix OBS. Give me a sec. Boom. All right, now how do I just... Okay, perfect. Now you guys see the charts. Now you guys see everything. All right, how y'all doing, boys? Welcome back to the free streams. Nice call. Thank you. God bless you. Thank you, man. What's up? Didn't giveaway day. We'll see. Stay to the end and we'll see. Stream chart, let's go. So, hey, we got the boys in here. Let's go. All right, everybody. So, probably wondering why I'm in a different location. So, right now I'm moving places. That's why. We will be back in our original location very soon. Caught this beautiful setup on gold. We don't. All right, brother. Okay. So let me do this analysis. Let me go over this analysis on gold. What I mistakenly buy. How do you mistakenly buy gold, man? How does that happen? How the fuck does that happen? Let me see here. Let me see here. All right. How's your trading day? How's your trading day been, boys? We have been up to any nice catches? Any particular pairs you're looking at? Anything you find interesting? Let me know. Let me know. I've been looking at gold today. Gold has been gold. I waited for this gold position for a while because I have my sell areas here. As you guys see, sells wicks. I just waited for a break of structure and a retest. As you guys see here on gold, you had this continuous trend, right? You had a higher low, higher low, and then you tapped into this area. Now, all I waited for after we tapped into this area was for us to break this lower high or higher low. Once you broke that, I waited for a retest up at these highs, and then I entered on a sell down to fill the range. So, beautiful position on gold that I took literally right before I started this stream. Comp are not playing out. They are. It just takes you have to take the right comps, and you know it all depends on how many confidences you have with the comp. Obviously, comp on itself does not work. You think short on gold was a good idea? Yeah, I think short on gold is still a good idea. You broke the trend. You see how you broke the trend on every single time frame. The 1 hour broke the trend, the 30-minute broke the trend, and also if you look at the 4 hours, let's look at daily first and foremost. So, what did the daily do, guys? What did the daily do? Now, here's the thing. You guys see this? This is crazy. Yo, this is crazy. Do you guys see this right here? Right? I didn't draw this out now. I drew this out last stream. I drew this out last week, right? And look what happened. Look what happened. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Right? Higher high, higher low, higher high. Broke the higher low. Close below the higher low. Higher high, higher low, higher high. Broke the higher low. Boom, close below. Retested up. Retested up. And dumped down. And dumped down. Perfect fucking predictions from last week, boys. I literally didn't draw this out now. You guys see, go to the last stream. You guys see that I drew this out last stream. I just saw this. I zoomed out to the daily time frame and I just saw this. Perfect fucking prediction. But that's what I'm saying, boys. So what we're seeing right now is a reversal on gold on the daily. So if we look at the daily made a high here previously, and right now it's making a kind of a head and shoulders pattern. As it's making head and shoulders pattern, you guys see that we are looking to sell on gold. The reason is we just broke these lows. We came up, retested, and then now we're looking to come down and rebreak these lows. That will then continue our trend down, right? So what I would look for on gold right now is sells. The fact is also that we have a very small bottom wick on the current daily. As you guys see, this daily candle has a small bottom wick. Chances are, after you reject up here, you're going to see daily flip and fill the range down. So I would prefer sells on gold. Also, the fact that you're tapping into a very strong area, as you guys see. So sells on gold looks really nice. Right now, you're retesting, as you guys see. What gold is doing is breaking below, retesting the highs, and then probably going to dump again. Let's go to the lower time frame, see what we can grab. We have this area right here. We have that area right there. Zone of 5 as well. There we go. Boom. So gold looking to come down. Currently just retesting and filling the imbalance that it created on its way down. It can go further, yes, for sure, definitely. Hey BARD, is the comp on AUD/USD valid? AUD/USD down. The current comp, I would say no. The reason the current comp isn't valid is because you have these two comps right here that didn't get filled, right? So you have these comps that didn't get filled. You also have this gap right here. So what I would wait for AUD/USD, I would wait for you to tap here, and then you could look for sells up here, right? Because obviously you see price push down heavily, and you have structure here, you have structure here, but you don't have structure here, which means this is a gap of imbalance. And imbalances do get filled. So eventually you're going to fill this imbalance, and then you're going to come back down. But I wouldn't take sell right now, no. On gold, if you look at the daily, like if you look at the daily, 3,300 is definitely possible. 3,300 is definitely possible. Not maybe, where's the daily? There's the daily. Not, I don't know if it's possible today, but definitely tomorrow to end the week, I do think you're going to see gold come down and tap this 3,300 level right here. For sure, for sure. Just looking at normal price action, as you guys see, you had an uptrend, you broke the trend, and now you retest it, and now it looks like you're coming down, right? I even see gold tapping into this area right here, either tomorrow or today. So gold's looking real nice, boys. Gold is looking real nice for sells. You think it will go to 33? No. I do not think gold taps at 33 level. Not today. Not today. With 4 hour. Yeah, no, I don't think so. I think the 4 hour looks good to come down as well. It's following the trend. Again, guys, it's respecting the trend heavily. Look at the 4 hour. Every single indication is showing that it's coming down. The daily, the 4 hour, the 1 hour. The 1 hour, especially the 1 hour because he just broke the trend. Even the lower time frames are showing the same idea. So I wouldn't do anything other than sell gold. Anything other than sell gold is literally begging for your account to be blown today. Because the whole sentiment on gold is currently bearish. The whole sentiment is bearish. Let's see. So what I would do, guys, what I would do in gold is I would wait for gold to close below here. I would wait for gold to close below 33.13 right here. And once you close below here, you should see smooth sailing all the way down to at least 3,300. This should happen. Boom, you retest now. You either retest here or you retest here, but you're going to retest one of these two areas, right? If you retest here, you're going to see this candle start flipping, coming down, close below this area right here. Once you close below this area right here, it should be smooth sailing all the way down, because that's what happens, right? That's what happens. If you guys look in the past, look at that, boom, fill the range. Close below, what happened? Boom, immediately. Close below, retested, boom, fill the range. Every single time, look, even here, boom. Every single time, guys, every single time you tap this range right here, you fill it all the way down. So I'm expecting the same thing to happen today. If you start coming below 3,313, or to be more precise, this area, which is 3,309. If you come below 3,309, it'll be a pretty fast push down to 3,300 for sure. So that's what I would say on gold, boys. Look out for that. Why gold is bullish on the high time frame? Gold is not bullish on the higher time frames. Gold is not bullish on the higher time frames. The 4 hour still hasn't broken the trend. It's still respecting the trend line, as I showed you earlier. The daily is also, look, daily also in the downwards trend, breaking structure. So if you look at structure, if you look at pattern, if you look at patterns, if you look at trend identification, the trend is showing downwards pressure on gold. Weekly or monthly? Well, it depends on how you trade, bro. For example, me, I'm a scalper, right? I'm a scalper. Therefore, I only look at the max. I look at the daily for sentiment, but if I'm going to take a trade or if I'm going to plan a trade, I look at max the 4 hour. I don't go higher than the 4 hour. So looking at the weekly or monthly doesn't do anything to me, especially if you're a scalper like me. By the way, boys, remember, insane offer right now, 25 for 25, still live on the Discord, or on the website, I mean, 24 for 25, still live on the website. We're getting some insane things happening. So we have BD45, capital letters, BD, 45 for 45% off any account. So go get yourself a funded account. We're literally taking over the space, guys. I swear. Hold on. Give me 1 sec. Give me 1 sec, boys. All right, boys. What was I saying? Oh yeah, BD45 capital letters for 45% off anything on the website. So it's looking real nice. We got some insane promos, 25 for 25, 25K for $25. Our 20 for 20 is literally our best selling product. 20 for 20 is the best selling product. Now you have 25 for 25. Insane deals, bro. What can I say? Insane fucking deals. Also, let me show you. Let me tell you guys something. So we're planning on launching. Let me know what you guys think about this. Let me know what you guys think about this. All right. So we're planning on launching an account. This is gonna be groundbreaking, by the way. Listen to this. We're planning to launch an account where you can't pass it. It's impossible to pass. So this is how it works. You buy an account. Let's say you buy a account for $100. You buy an account for $100. You get a like 10% target, but you have a max 1.5% drawdown. 1.5% drawdown. All right. So 10% target, 1.5% drawdown. You buy an account for $100. Listen, here's the catch. If you pass that account, you don't get the account, but you get 10x what you paid for the account. So you pay $100, you get an account, you get a 10% profit target, and you get like a very tight drawdown, like 1.5% drawdown limit. If you pass that account, you get 10x the money you paid for it. So in this case, you would get $1,000 immediately sent to your bank account. No withdrawing, no making money when you pass the account, but as soon as you hit that 10% target, you get 10x what you paid for the account. But it will be a hard account to pass because you'll have a very tight drawdown. But that's what we're thinking to drop. Let me know what you guys think about that. Never seen something like that? No, I know you've never seen something like that because we came up with it. It's literally exclusive on NLF. We're planning to drop that. Let me know what you guys think about that. So you don't have to go through the whole thing of then making money once you pass the account, but literally it's just a challenge and then you get paid 10x what you paid for the money if you pass it. So if you guys are interested in that, let me know. But that's gonna be fucking insane what we drop, bro. That's gonna be fucking insane what we drop. You hit profit target. Yeah, you only hit as soon as you hit profit target, you get paid 10x what you paid for the account. So if you buy an account for $1,000, you pass that account, you then get 10K, boom, immediately sent to your bank account. But it will be very tight drawdown. So it'll be hard to pass that account. I won't lie to you, but it will be immediate payout. There won't be the account doesn't continue. You just get paid. Yeah, insane fucking account, boys. It's gambling, but with this. No, it's not gambling. How is it gambling if you know how to trade? If you're a confident trader, how is that gambling? In that case, every account is gambling. It's better to trade in that $100 instead of getting an account to aim for 90. No, definitely not. Because you don't gotta aim for 90x. If you make consistent returns on that and you pass, let's say you get 10% after like a month, bro. Easy. But yeah, planning on dropping that account. So stay tuned for that, boys. It's gonna be insane. I urge everybody, because that's something new, right? That's something new. It's gonna be very fun. It's gonna be a fun account because the payment is gonna be very close. You can pass it in like a few days and you get paid immediately. So it's gonna be very high risk, but very profitable account if you know how to trade. 1.5% of 10K is what? $150. But yeah, fucking insane. So I don't know how Spencer came up with that shit, but yeah, fucking hell. Also, more proof, chat. More and more proof, chat. More and more proof that we're the best fucking firm in the world. So we're getting we're making so many payouts. We're making so many fucking payouts, boys. Just look at this. This is just what Spencer sent me today. Look at this shit. This Spencer sent me today. Payout, payout, payout. Oops, that's wrong. Payout, 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 payout. Right? This is just the last couple of days. We're paying traders out every single day, boys. And I'm telling you, this could be one of y'all. This could be one of y'all. You just have to lock in. Just have to fucking lock in. And if you want an account, again, I'm telling you, BD35 capital letters for BD45 capital letters for 45% off any account. Don't miss out this chance, boys. Yeah, we are paying people out every fucking day. The amount of payouts we have paid out recently has been insane. But yeah, boys, keep on grinding. How will the firm be profitable? The firm is profitable because the firm has we have a very strong foundation, guys. I'm telling you, with our firm, we have an insanely strong foundation. We have so many people behind it, but we have investors, we have people that have been in this space for so long, supporting us. Like, we have a very strong foundation. Again, we're aiming to build literally the best prop firm on earth. That's what we're aiming. That's why we have these crazy ideas coming out. That's why we have the idea that I just said, when you're 10x your money. Like, that's why we have these accounts coming out, because we're looking to do it different. We don't want to keep doing the same thing that every prop firm does, where, oh, 1 step, 2 step, 3 step. You have two phases, 3 phases. You pass, you get your profit target, you get funded, you get your payout. No. We're looking to bring a whole new game to trading. We're looking to gamify trading. That's what we're looking to do. But yeah, also, if you guys want to support, go get yourself an account. 45% off, BD45 capital letters. This account is only for 24 hours. No, we're gonna drop this account very soon. It's not gonna be for 24 hours. It's gonna be for longer. All right, boys. You want me to analyze another pair? Wait, let's see. UJ. Stream is not lagging. Stream is good, right? There's no lag, chat. Your hairstyle is so good. Thank you, my guy. Appreciate that. All right, let's see UJ. Interesting UJ. All right, UJ looking to grab this double top right here. Boom, double top on UJ. So, right there. Double top on UJ, boys. Boom, double top on UJ. The thing is here, what I'm thinking on UJ is you have this gap. So many gaps in the market right now. You have this insane gap right here. You have this insane gap on UJ that hasn't gotten filled yet. And you guys know the market is always balanced. So eventually, the market will balance this out. Eventually, market will come down and grab this low and then tap this area. But we need to know when it's going to do that. Now, what I'm going to suggest on UJ, I'm going to suggest you guys wait for this double top right here. As soon as you tap this double top, you scroll down to the lower time frame, so like the 5 or even the 15, and you look for some sort of break of structure. So you wait for the 4 hour, or for any time frame, to be honest. You wait for price to tap this area right here. As soon as you tap this area at 147.124, you wait for a break of structure, something like this. Boom, maybe grab the highs again, and then you look to enter immediately right there to fill and tap this void. That's an insane position you can grab on UJ, boys. Just saw this opportunity. I'm probably gonna take this off stream if we hit it, but it looks really good. It looks really good because you have these insane imbalances down here that UJ still hasn't grabbed. I want a funded, but my challenge not yet good. What do you mean, bro? See, you guys, and I'm telling you, boys, every single week, I do this every Thursday, and each Thursday that I come back, I'll be like, I told you. Same thing with gold. Last Thursday, I told you guys about gold. I drew this pattern out in gold right here. I told you guys this is gonna happen. The people who listened fucking made money. The people who didn't, well, they missed out. So I'm telling you guys again, whatever the positions that I tell you guys about on stream, make sure to take them seriously and to actually look for them, because they usually always play out. Every single week I've came back on stream, I've always told you guys, like, look, told you guys this last stream, this is what happened. So please let the VIP member, of course. Why must we trade a minimum of 3 days to be able to win a complete challenge when we can make it in 1 day with one profitable position? All right, so let me ask you this, bro. You say you can pass your account in one profitable position. That means that the inverse is true. Obviously, yin and yang. If there's a dark side, there's a light side, right? Everything has an opposite, which means that if you're able to pass an account with one position in 1 day, that means that you're able to blow an account in one position in 1 day. Both of those are true. The reason we have minimum 3 trading days is because no profitable trader passes an account in 1 day. All right. That's at least I know a shit ton of profitable traders. I've been in this space for 5 years. I've never seen a good trader. The people that you guys see on Instagram, TGR, whoever you want to take, none of those guys pass fundeds in 1 day. All right, because that's gambling. Because if you can pass it in 1 day, you can blow it in 1 day. So that's why we have that minimum 3 trading days. I made money last week. Thank you, BARD. No worries, man. I got you. I fucking got you. Remember, boys, BD45, capital letters. BD45, 45% off. And I'm telling you, if you guys want to support the firm, if you guys want me to keep doing these analysis, if you guys want me to keep streaming, then support the firm, join the fucking movement, because that helps us. That gives us motivation to first and foremost keep running this prop firm. It also gives us motivation to come up with ideas like we just did, new ways to pass, new ways to analyze the charts, which I will share with you guys obviously on stream. New account types. So the more you guys support, the more we'll be able to provide for you guys. So make sure to get yourself an account. If you guys trade prop firms, obviously if you don't trade prop firms, you prefer live accounts, that's on you. But if you guys are going to trade prop firms, instead of buying from ACG or FTMO or these firms that have been around for multiple years that have basic accounts, basic and expensive accounts, get yourself an NLF account. Game changer. What do you think about XAU reversal at 32.86? On CFD, there's no wick candle. The thing is, the problem is, on CFD, I don't trade on CFD. I trade on I look at the Oanda chart on TradingView, and that's the only chart that I've used the compensation play on, and that's the only chart that I've back tested on. So I cannot tell you about CFD, how well the compensation works, how well the no-wick candles work, because I've not tried it. The only chart I've tried it on is the Oanda chart on TradingView. Therefore, I cannot give you an opinion on that. 32.86. Let me see. I mean, yeah, I also have a no-wick candle there, but let's see what kind of. Let me lock in for you for a second here. No, I wouldn't take that. I would not take that. First and foremost, there's way too many candles in between, so this is now invalid. But also, when you come from this area, 33.29 in the past, you have not rejected there. So you came from the exact same area here. Look at this. Look at this. You mirror this move. Boom. Right? Strong push up. Tap at 33.28.1. Same thing here. You push up. Strong push up. Tap at 33.29. Then you reject. Then you reject. And then you reject it down here. Right? You blew past this area at 32.86. So just based on previous history, I would probably not take that position. I'll be careful. I would look to take sells towards that area though. That's much better. Look at this now, chat. Please, you guys, again, you've been watching the streams. You guys know. What the fuck did I say? Look where we rejected. Look at where we rejected, chat. I mean, it's no magic, chat. It's just strategy. Just experience and strategy. But like I told you, I drew this area out in front of your eyes and you rejected perfectly off of it. Because I went down to the 5, I checked, see, came up, boom, after breaking structure on the 1 hour, and then you rejected perfectly off of that area right there. I mean, there's how much more social proof do you guys need than doing it in front of your eyes? Where we would buy area for XAUSD? I'm already in sales, so just want to know your opinion. Okay. Yeah, if you're in sales, that's good. buy area for XAUSD. I would say 32.95. 32.95 would be my buy area. Yeah, 32.95 boys. Right here. I'd look for us to fill the range down, and then I'd look to buy from here. That would be what I would look for on gold. This 30-minute candle just opened up with a small bottom wick. Looking nice. Looking nice. We'll fill the wick up, and then once you fill the wick up, you'll probably see it flip afterwards. $32.95 buying? Yes, exactly. $32.95 is a good area for buys, boys. So you'd see a tap, and then you see a reversal from there. Euro GBP setup. I don't trade Euro GBP. I trade GBP USD though. And GBP USD right now is an interesting position here. I would probably not. That comp, boys. That comp, boys. No, I'd probably stay out here. Yeah, I'd definitely stay out here. Yeah, let me know what you guys think about that account that we're dropping, the 10x account. If you guys think that's a good idea, let me know in chat so we can go ahead and drop that for y'all. But the 10x account is something that we've never seen in the prop firm space before, and we think it'll do really well. Trailing or static, that's the thing. I have to ask Spencer because he has the details. I just know that that's how the account is gonna work. I can ask him right now. By the way, I can just text him real quick. Trailing or... I told him the chat wants to know. Trailing or static? 10x sounds good. Yeah, it's a good idea. Of course it's a fucking good idea, bro. It's NLF, man. Anything on EU? Honestly, bro, I don't really trade EU, but we can check. Because it's still in a USD pair, so. I mean, should the 4-hour close here, chat? So this is what I would look for on EU. First and foremost, I'll wait for the 4-hour to close. I'll wait 2 more hours, honestly. I wouldn't touch the charts. Or I wouldn't touch Euro USD until this 4-hour closes. So in 2 hours and 23 minutes. If you close below this area in 2 hours and 23 minutes, I'd wait for you to come up. I'd look to sell somewhere here. That's what I would look for. Because then, first and foremost, you're going to follow the trend. Right? You're going to follow the trend, and that's a perfect trend line tap. Second of all, you close below, meaning you continue the trend down. Third of all, you have this whole area to fill to the downside for this area right here, because this is a range. There's a range between these two areas. So that's what I would look for in Euro USD. Sells from 1.17.308 once you close below 1.16871. That's my prediction on Euro USD, my boys. All right, 30 is coming up with no bottom, with a very small bottom wick. Again, filling the previous wick up. Is there a giveaway today? Not sure. We've done a lot of giveaways. We do giveaways every single stream. You know, some streams, chat. You know, I'm telling you guys this from the bottom of my heart. Let me tell you guys this. Hold on. Let me spew a bit of knowledge here. All right. Listen, boys. You don't need to look at the charts. Look at me. So we do giveaways here. We've done giveaways now every week since we started this prop firm. And for the people that come here and just look for the giveaways and you're serious about trading, I would say you should shift your focus, because when I stream, especially, it's a market recap, it's market analysis, and it's also trading knowledge getting spewed and getting talked about. Therefore, if you're here just looking for giveaways, in the long run, it's not going to work out. So don't just wait for giveaways. Don't just be on the stream for giveaways. Be on the streams for value. You know, be like a sponge. I'm here. I've been trading for 5 years. I've been profitable for 2.5 years. I've done it live on stream. I know what I'm talking about. When I'm here, when I talk about trading, try to absorb as much knowledge as you can. Try to take as much as you can from this live stream so you guys can learn and so you can do it yourself, because there's no more freedom, chat. There's no better freedom than being able to trade by yourself and being able to actually do it on your own and not need anybody and not depend on anybody or anything to be profitable, because then you have the ultimate freedom. Then you can trade wherever you are, whenever you want, and make money. So yeah, that's what I would say, boys. Try to absorb as much knowledge as possible. Dark mode like Batman. I've seen Batman in chat like 10 times today. What's your obsession with Batman? Somebody said MT5 needed. If you need MT5 to trade, bro, then I would say MT5 or Match Trader or C Trader isn't a problem. The problem is, can you trade or not? If you're a profitable trader with MT5, you're a profitable trader with Match Trader. So don't worry about the platform too much. The platform doesn't really matter. In my opinion, Match Trader is the best platform on earth because you can calculate lot size very easily, and it's very good to calculate lot size, and you see everything, and it's very intuitive. So I'd say, boys, don't really fixate too much on the platform. BARD loves Batman, of course. Who doesn't? John Wick 2. Well, I fucking love John Wick. I fucking love John Wick, boys. All right. You know what? Okay. I told myself, boys. I told myself I wasn't gonna do a giveaway today. I told myself I wasn't gonna do a giveaway, but I might actually give away an account on one condition. I might give away an account. One condition. That is if we can get 5 people to get an account and use code BD45. If you can get five of you guys in chat right now, get an account with NLF, which is first and foremost, that's the best decision you'll ever make, to join the fucking movement. If you get an account, code BD45, capital letters, I'll give away an account this stream. So let's see if we can get 5 people to buy an account. And once you buy an account, let me know. Code BD45 to get 45% off any account on the website. That's literally half the price. Me personally, I'm good with Match Trader. I like it. But for example, I have a friend who has bugs. And other people too. That's why they say they want MT5. Makes sense. Makes sense. I've never had an issue with that Match Trader, honestly. I'll literally text Spencer right now, boys. If we can get 5 people to use code BD45 and buy an account with 45% off on our website, I'll do a giveaway. I'll give you guys a 10K account. If we do that, I'll literally text Spencer right now. So make sure to go to the website, link in bio, get yourself an account. Let's fucking fire up, boys. Oh, 22 likes. All right. 22 freaking likes. Love to see it. Love to see it. Our prices move a little slow here on gold. I think we got the move. I think we got the move of the day, which was this huge move right here, like a 200 pip move. Let me know in chat if you got an account, and we'll set up a giveaway for y'all. But if there's not, if you guys don't get an account, I can't do a giveaway because I told myself I wasn't going to do a giveaway. So this is an exception. But we need 5 people to use code capital letters BD45 to get 45% off and buy an account. And I'll give you guys an account for free. Do you fuck with the NAS 100 at all? No, honestly, not really. Not really. I don't like NAS 100. The thing that I don't like with NAS 100 is you can't trade it around the clock the same way you can do with Forex pairs. Like you can trade UJ around the clock, you can trade GBP/USD around the clock, you can trade AU around the clock, but NAS 100 is just literally volatile during one period of the day. So that's why I don't really like NAS 100 that much. But I know a lot of people that trade that. Sorry for back-to-back questions, but how do taxes work between futures and forex? Same thing. Exact same thing. If you have a futures account or forex account, doesn't matter. It's when you withdraw the money that counts. So it's the same. It works the same way. I'm from Sweden, so in Sweden we have different regulations than, for example, the US. It all depends on where you live. But until you withdraw the money to your bank, you don't tax it. Like I can have $1 million in my trading account, and if I don't withdraw that to my bank account, doesn't matter. The US one is good in the NY session, yeah, but sometimes I don't trade NY session. Sometimes I trade London. Sometimes I trade Asia. So it really depends. It really depends. What's Sweden's capital tax rate? It depends on, so Sweden is like divided in a few states. It depends on which state you live in, but it's between 30 and 35%. And then obviously if you have a company, it's more, you can write things off as well. So it all depends, bro. There are loopholes in every country, but the state tax, the capital tax is 35%, around there. I don't know if that's high or low to you. I think it's pretty high. Hi Bart, I missed your gold signal at 9 a.m. today. How do you deal with missed trades psychologically? Well, you have to understand. The thing is, how you deal with missed trades psychologically is you understand that the market will be here tomorrow, and the market was here before you, and will be here until the world ends. The market will be here forever, long after you die as well. With that, I mean that there will always be new positions. There will always be new opportunities, right? Because let's say you missed this gold signal at 9 a.m. All right. Sometimes you might catch a signal and somebody else missed it, right? So it all evens out. At the end of the day, it all evens out, right? You can't catch everything. I wake up every day. Listen, I wake up every single day. Every single day I wake up, I check the charts. I'm like, fuck, I missed this during Asia. I was asleep during this position. I would have made 2K by the time, before it wasn't even 10. I would have made 2K if I just caught this position during Asia. But hey, I need sleep, right? So sometimes I can't catch every position. But I have faith that it's not about catching the most positions, it's about catching the right ones, and new positions will come. So it's just an understanding of that the market is infinite and the market will always be here. Therefore, there's no point in stressing over a missed position. I don't stress them. I used to stress a lot. I used to be like, fuck, I missed a position. I got to take another one now to make it back. No, you can't think like that. You also have to understand that the best traders on earth take like 8 trades per month. 8 trades per fucking month, chat. The best traders on earth. So that goes to show that the point of trading is not catching all positions. The point is to catch the right positions. And if you can't catch a position today, if you missed one today, you'll get one tomorrow, or you get one the next day. So it's just an understanding problem. You don't have to really deal with it psychologically. It's just understanding that and then letting it go. Because like I said, you maybe missed this position, but let's say you catch the next one and then 3 other people missed that, right? And the next time maybe you miss another one and then they also missed it, but then everybody catches it. So it's different, right? There was probably somebody else in singles that missed it as well. I took 8 trades recently in one day. Oof, brother. The fact that you put a laughing emoji and a skull emoji after that just goes to show that you know what you did. Like your subconscious knows that that's not the way to trade. Your subconscious know that you shouldn't do that. Right? Nobody has ever taken 9 trades in a day and been like, yeah, I did good today. No, everybody's like, oh, why the fuck did I stay on the charts that long? And usually they're like emotionally and mentally drained at that point. Because each trade, especially when you're new to trading, each trade has a psychological cost and like an emotional cost. Each trade takes a toll on you mentally. So after 8 or 9 trades, you're like, you can't even think. The 10th trade, you can't think. Right? Usually after like 2 or 3 intense trades, you can't think. Now I take 1 to 2 trades a day. Again, it doesn't really matter how many trades you take as long as you follow your strategy. But usually a lot of people can't follow the strategy for more than 1 or 2 trades. Usually that's the point where their psychology gives up. What is this Batman? What is this inside joke about Batman that I don't get? This is some inside joke, boys. This is my inside joke that I don't get. You know what? I like Spider-Man. Fuck Batman. Fuck Batman. I don't even like Batman. I take 24 trades in one day and I left with blowing the account. Exactly. Exactly. Which one, Spidey? You mean which Spider-Man? Alright, let me... I know a lot of people are going to disagree, but Andrew Garfield was the best Spider-Man. I don't care. I said it. The Amazing Spider-Man are the best Spider-Man movies. I don't give a shit what anybody says. Andrew Garfield was the best Spider-Man of all time. Or Batman will find you. How will Batman find me? Alright? I am Batman. Literally, how the fuck is he going to find me? I agree with you. You see, chat got taste. Chat got fucking taste. Man, chat, I didn't know y'all were cool like that. I didn't know y'all were cool like that. If your brother wants to become a trader, what's the first thing you'll teach him? I'll teach him. Here's the thing. Here's what I would do. If my brother came to me and was like, yo, bro, I want to start trading, I'd be like, all right, you want to start trading? Here's the playbook. Boom. Here's the entry models. Boom. You don't need to understand anything. I'll tell him straight out. I'm like, bro, don't waste your time trying to understand the charts. Hold on. Am I lagging, chat? I might be lagging. All right, let me say that again. If my brother came to me with zero knowledge and he was like, Bard, I want to learn how to trade, I'd be like, all right, bro, you don't need to look at ICT. You don't need to watch 3 hours videos every day. You don't need to study that much. All you need is you take entry models that somebody else has created that you know works, right? You steal somebody's strategy, mine or fucking TGRs, I don't care. You steal somebody's strategy, and all you do is you just write down the entry models on a piece of paper, draw the candles, right? Draw the candles, and then I would give him that, and I'd be like, here, once you see these drawn candles on the charts, you take a trade. If you don't see it, you don't take a trade. You don't need to understand why. You don't need to understand what liquidity is. You don't need to understand anything of that. You just need to understand, when I see this pattern, I press buy. When I see this pattern, I press sell. And that's how I would make him profitable. Fuck the Spider-Man. Tell me your opinion why gold is reacting. Why gold is reacting here? It's the reason gold is reacting is because it's a strong wick area. So look in the past. All you need to do, bro, is you need to scroll left. Scroll left, and you'll see that. Boom. Where did you reject? Same area. Boom. Where'd you reject? Same area. Boom. Where'd you reject? Same area. So you see that this is an area of rejection, and areas of rejections get rejected. Once I do my first payout, I will buy your playbook, or you buy the playbook to get your first payout. But yeah, bro, whenever you're wondering, like, why is gold rejecting here? All you do is you scroll left and you're like, oh, I get it. I see. In the past, it's done the same thing. So usually history repeats itself and the charts is no different. Then obviously there are nuances, but that's a simple way to understand why price is rejecting where it's rejecting, is because it's just doing what it did in the past. I need to take trades on instinct? No. No instinct, because instincts change. Instincts change depending on the day. One day this looks good, the other day this looks good. You cannot trade based on instinct or based on feeling, because your feelings change. So sometimes this looks like a resistance, and sometimes this looks like a resistance, and sometimes this looks like a resistance, right? So your perception changes each day. What doesn't change is a clear-cut objective strategy. That doesn't change. That's why you need a clear-cut objective strategy. And that's the one tip I'll give anybody. I want to buy NLF with NLF payouts. Bro, the way we've been paying out people recently, you might actually be able to do that. The amount of payouts we've been giving out, let me show you guys again. This is literally from a few days. This is literally from a few days that Spencer sent me. all these payouts are people that have bought an account. This is even 20 for 20. They bought a 20 for 20. They paid, imagine paying $20, guys. Imagine paying 20 bucks and then getting a payout of like $400 or like $320, like my guy Dahiro Muhammad Abubakar here. Imagine you pay 25 and you get a payout of $400. That's the best ROI you'll possibly get. So go get yourself a 25 for 25, boys. 25 bucks, 25K account. Let's fucking get it. Also, like I said, if we get 5 sales today with people using code BD45, capital letters, we'll give away an account. Which one drawdown is better, static or trailing? It's a preference, but I would say static. Bart, please, you said no more 3 steps giveaways last time, right? Did I say that? I don't remember saying that. So does that rejection mean goes to 33.33? Not necessarily. To go to 33.33, you'll have to close above this right here, this area, this because you guys saw that you rejected off of this area. I drew this area earlier. You rejected off of this area right here. Right after you rejected off of this area, you now have created this resistance. So if you want to see 33.33, you have to then first break this resistance. Then you can be sure of 33.33. Right now, we don't know if this means we're going to tap 33.33. We don't know that. Right? This could just be a simple retest or a simple consolidation. Price could start consolidating here. You have to wait. You have to wait for the zones to get broken first. My bad. Is this channel monetized? No. So what are you looking for on gold? To short to previous support? What I'm looking for gold is to close below 33.10 to then fill the range down to 32.95. That's what I'm looking for on gold. So I'm looking for sells on gold. Do giveaway, bro, to digest? Nope. No giveaway, boys. No giveaway. I'll only do it. I told myself I wasn't going to do a giveaway today. Because again, Spencer is kind with y'all, and Spencer does giveaways. I can't do a giveaway every single stream. All right? I want you guys to absorb the knowledge. I'm here to give you guys knowledge. I'm here to give you guys trading setups. But if you guys want a giveaway, if you guys desperately want a giveaway because that's all you guys been talking about, then okay. If 5 people use code BD45, I get an account, I'll do a giveaway. Your age? I'm 22. 22 years of age. 22 years young. What about live signals? Well, I can't give you guys a live signal if I'm not going to take a trade myself. So if this happens, I'll tell you guys, all right, we can enter now, but we have to wait for it to happen yet. It hasn't happened yet, I mean. Once it happens, then we can start talking about. The size matter? Yes. SL and TP size? Yes. I'm kidding. It doesn't matter. No. It does not matter. Size does not matter, chat. It's your lot size. You have to calculate the lot size. You freak. Chat is freaky, chat. Why are you guys freaky? You guys are on freak mode today. Oh, okay. UJ is interesting. UJ couldn't handle the push. Had to come down first and grab liquidity. Interesting. DXY. Finally, DXY filled this gap. Oh my days. It just took a while, bro. But DXY finally filled this gap. Finally. We told you guys we were going to come up and fill this gap eventually. I told you guys this last week as well. Eventually, we're going to come up and fill this gap. And today we did that. That's why gold also dumped, by the way. Can drop more free signals in the announcement channel. I'm at work when you stream, so it's hard to watch. Yeah, I understand, but well, we sometimes drop free signals. We can't do it too much, but we might do that. Are you gonna move places, brother? Yes, I am. All right, everybody. We got some last minutes here before I end stream. So let me know if you guys want me to analyze any pair, if you guys want me to give you guys any positions, what I'm looking for any pair, or just any questions about accounts, what we're gonna drop. Remember, we still have 25 for 25 running, so 25K, $25 right now. Insane offer. Go get yourself an account, or use code BD45 if you want to support me. BD45 capital letters, and you'll get yourself an account 45% off. Do a giveaway for your loved one, BARD. Do for Spider-Man at least. Nah, Spider-Man ain't in chat, so I'm not gonna do a giveaway. What is MTS? Chat is spamming MTS. Let's see. Okay, GU. Oh, MTS is that guy. Oh, MTS is the guy in chat. I thought you guys had like an inside joke. All right. I was scared to ask because you have like, you know, who knows, I might fall for some shit. MTS, my trading system also MTS. Okay. All right, so it's just the guy in chat. It's nothing. I thought you guys were gonna catch me in some like joke, inside joke. I think Lucky and MTS knows each other. I think they might be friends. All right, boys and girls, I think that might be it for stream. Use kill zone? No, I don't use kill zones. All right, boys and girls, that might be it for stream. Thank you guys so much for watching. Remember the positions I told you guys about. Look for gold sells on closures below 3,310 on the dots or something like this. You see a closure below, you see some sort of retest, and you can take sells immediately. As you guys see, every single time price comes below this area, you do dump pretty heavily. UJ, I'd look for sells on UJ at 147.072. I will also look for buys on UJ. Let's see, you have some sort of retail. Look for nice buys on UJ somewhere at around 146.2. That would be the retest. That would be also be the. Oh no, I wouldn't look for that. No, never mind. Scratch that. No buys on UJ until you tap this void right here. So I'd only look for sells on UJ, either from this area or if you start maybe closing somewhere here. You can look to also tap this void right here. So those are my positions on UJ and gold. That's what I'm looking for today and tomorrow if price stays in the same zone. Nothing more. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for watching. No giveaway today, unfortunately. Done a lot of giveaways every single week. Next week, maybe we do another giveaway. Remember, I will do a giveaway if you guys use code BD45. That's when I will do a giveaway. Spencer might do a giveaway on his stream. You guys have to ask him. I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much for watching. Again, hopefully you guys got some knowledge and some value out of this stream. If you did, please drop a thumbs up. New accounts coming very soon. The 10x account is coming very soon, so stay tuned for that. Thank you guys so much for watching. Appreciate you guys. NLF on top. See you next stream or see you on stream on my channel. Anyways, peace out, boys. Have a good one. NLF on top. Go get yourself an account. BD45. Peace out.